Guys, it has been a minute. What is good, everyone? I missed y'all. Well, guys, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I got a surprise for y'all since I have returned from my internship. But we're gonna unbox this. So yes, that's right. This is the Thrustmaster Formula Wheel add-on Ferrari SF1000 edition. We got ourselves a fancy F1 wheel here, and I got this for around $420 around, with the warranty, and I also had to get this some software testing or something that had to be added there for like an extra 15 bones. But anyways, how about we start opening this bad boy? Right, the cool thing about this is that it doesn't have tape. You just slide it off right here. That is, if I could. This tripod's kinda in the way. You would understand if you were in my position. Ooh, you can already see it. Let's just put this to the side. Ready? Whew. Look at that with the screen and everything. You also get some snacks by the look of it. And here, let me put it up much closer so you can see it better. Look at that. And here's a switch. I have no idea what it does, but I'll find out sooner. And here, it's gonna be interesting to memorize all these buttons on which is Y, which is A, which is X. Hopefully it won't be that hard. Oh yeah, that turns. That turns as well. Yeah, all these buttons are functional by the look of it. Oh, and that looks like the D-pad. But looking closer into the wheel, where this also rotates, we got these things here. And this thing, I'll probably take it off once I connect it to the wheelbase. And yeah, how about we get it out of its box so we can get a better look. Look at this. Man, I'm trying my best to make sure the reflection doesn't catch my face off guard. Yeah, if I'm going to be showing my face by accident, then I'll have to do it at least when I'm shaved. Right now, it's not a good time. But yeah, now let's go take a look at the back now. And here, as you can see, there's some violent sounding down and up shifts. But it looks like we have here, I believe these are the paddle shifts. And the bottom here, I want to think this is clutch. And as you can see here, I don't see a screw or a screw hole anywhere on this thing. I don't know if I have to make one on my own. But like on most of my other Thrustmaster wheels, like, you know, there's like a little screw there. I mean, it's been a while since I bought a wheel from Thrustmaster, and I forget if it was already there or if I have to make the hole on my own. Well, we'll find out once I put this bad boy in. And how about we take a look at this box here? I actually don't know what this is. Is there something in here? It feels so light. Oh, I see it. Here's this, I guess. I have no idea what that does. And this, another box in here. It's like one of those Russian dolls where there's a doll inside a doll. Oh. I also don't know what this does. Alright, give me a second while I see what all of these does. Let me look at the instructions. Well, these instructions are very visual, just not very rich in words, but I'm kind of seeing what some of the things does. I haven't found out what the cable does just yet, but this little screw thing looks like I don't have to use it because this was for originally to attach the paddle shifter here. Yeah, it looks like now I see why there's this hole here, because probably originally the paddle shift would go there and you as the customer would have put it in there, but I guess they were nice enough to put it on for me. Yeah, I'm actually flabbergasted here with this wire. Like, here, it's right here, the wire. But after that, it's all about the paddle shifter. They don't even mention the wire anymore. And then here's just a bunch of things lawyers have to write. And yeah, I don't see anything. It's just there, and it never shows up again. But yeah, after carefully reading the instructions, you do have to make your own hole for the screw. I'm just looking at here in the instructions. Alright then, forget about the wire for now, but how about we start attaching this really realistic F1 wheel? How about it? Well, let's go do that. Alright, just gonna put the wheel there so I can take my other F1 wheel and put it for comparison. Well, let's go unscrew this other wheel. But yeah guys, after a 12-week internship with Microsoft, it was great. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of the software engineering process and development. And yeah, I'd really like to work there, so I am going to reapply for full-time next time. And yeah, after I graduate, hopefully I could land myself a job there. and move to Washington, because after living here in Florida for what, maybe almost 15, maybe more years, yeah, I think it's time. Okay, I got the wheel out, and yeah, here's the F1 wheel I'm talking about. If you're a follower of this channel, you might recognize this wheel in most of my wheel cams. But yeah, here's a comparison, so the before and the after when I'm about to make the switch here. What I'm already liking right now is the material where you put your hands on the wheel for the Ferrari F1 wheel, because it is made of, like, I really cannot tell you honestly, but like, I can tell you one thing, it's not made of suede. And yes, people, in my last video of this Thrustmaster F1 unboxing video, I'm talking about this one, it is suede. I hate to tell you that, guys, but on the box it says suede. I don't care what you say, it said suede on the box. You can go complain about its material to the people at Thrustmaster, not me. And since the F1 wheel did not come with a screw, I'm gonna have to steal the one that's on this one, which fell off the thing. So where did it go? Give me a second, guys. Oh, wait a minute, it's on the wheelbase. Sorry, guys. It's been 3 months and it's been a while since I bought a wheel. It's been a while. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this wheel now. Let's go do it. Yes, sir, there she blows. Look at this. Well, I need to go connect it and see if anything turns on. I really want to see the LED lights. So guys, good news, I finally find out what that USB cable is for. You see, when you unscrew these 4 screws by the paddle shifters, you know, the ones I said that you probably use to attach the paddle shifts, well, it goes right there, as you can see here. Let me just zoom in and focus. It goes right there. So there you can use it to update the firmware, which I'm about to do right now actually, or make sure if it needs any kind of update before I really attach it now. Well, let me go ahead and do that, and let me show you guys where the website is. I'll make sure to have the link in the description below. Right, so here in the Thrustmaster website on the SF1000 page, you want to go down here to drivers and download it. Once you're done, open it up. You want to click yes if this prompts up, and then you should see this open up. And all you have to do here with the wheel connected is click OK, and it should update to the latest firmware. After step 2 here, make sure you don't miss step 3, which is to just unplug and plug back in the wire to the wheel. And that's how you update the wheel. Now, let's go back to the camera with the wheel. Okay guys, day 2 of unboxing. So yeah, I had to go take this wheel to a shop that's actually nearby here that deals with sim racing, and I had to get the right paddle shift working. Yeah, so it was like a connectivity issue in the hardware, but it looks like it's all fixed now. I'm gonna reconnect it again and make sure that works now. Alright, moment of truth to see if it works. Ah, it works. Alrighty. Now, how about getting to some little bit of a tutorial on setting up this? Because before I took it to the shop, I was able to at least set up the telemetry here. So let me show you how that's done. So for the telemetry part, this part was, honestly, I thought it was going to be my toughest part, but it actually wasn't. Just a few videos online and a little bit of Reddit kind of helped. But here's how you do it. So down here, I just gotta tilt the camera. This right here sends you to the settings of the whole steering wheel on the little telemetry. So you just press down on it, and it'll take you here. Right, and to navigate around it, you just use the D-pad to navigate. So for example, to turn on the Wi-Fi, or to like press on anything here, you just press down on the Ferrari logo. That's also a button. So yeah, you're gonna see there an SSID. There's gonna be a Wi-Fi name there, and what you do is you go to your phone actually. Go to your settings, go to the Wi-Fi, connect to that Wi-Fi with your phone. The password will just be, it should be just 1234567 8. Protect the password, isn't it? Right, so after you connect to the local Wi-Fi of the steering wheel with your phone, you're just gonna go on the UI and it should be straightforward. You're gonna find a place where it's gonna be to set the Wi-Fi of the steering wheel to your home Wi-Fi. You just find the name of your Wi-Fi and then select it, and it should be good from there. Okay, so that's it for now. You're gonna have to go back to that screen in order to put the IP down. In like F122, for example, you need the IP. You need to write it down there onto the telemetry settings. But for now, the next thing what you want to do is go down here. As you see, it says UDP off. You want that to be on instead. You just go down, scroll down, and that's it. And of course, to get out of the settings, you just press the same button you got in, and you'll be back here. Also, I finally found out what this does. It basically turns the screen off. That's good to know. Okay, right, next I'm planning to use this wheel with F122, so I'm gonna turn on the telemetry settings. I'll show you how to do that, and then let me show you how this screen looks like, because it looks pretty cool. Okay, so to set up the telemetry for F122, you want to go to Game Options, Settings, and Telemetry Settings. So here's what you want to have the settings set to. And of course, like I showed you with the wheel settings, you want to go on your wheel and copy the IP address and port to the respective parts here in the F122 settings. Well, now back to the camera again. And how about that? Just look at that beauty. Yeah, so it's really simple to set up once you have the instructions going on. Well, how about we take it out for a test drive, shall we? And of course, we're going to do this with a wheel cam so you can see this thing in action.
lap was at 1 minute 29.7.
So after testing the wheel, it feels great. I like the material again, and these buttons are a bit more stiff than the TM open wheel add-on. It didn't take me that much time to memorize which button is which, like A, Y, X. This is in terms of Xbox, of course. So I believe in Xbox, the telemetry can only be used in the F1 games from 2019 to 2022. And the PC, I think I can use in other games like Automobilista 2 and Assetto Corsa. I actually want to try that in later videos when we do more wheel cams with this thing. And later on, Thrustmaster should be adding more games to be compatible with the telemetry. But overall impression, I'm really liking the wheel. Of course, I just ran into a small issue with the upshift. Apparently it was pretty easy. It's just a little bit of a connectivity issue with the hardware. But either way, I'm really liking the wheel so far, and I can't wait to try it out with other games. Well guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. It is great to be back. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next time.